Reed, what up, bro? You boy, work your team. I'll let you. Shout out to the Lost Boys. Y'all stay intact, all right? Peace right here in the building.
REED-BBS, BBS. Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. Looks like Dev is dreaming about Rougarou. You see what I just did there? You see that? Dreaming of the WBC 140-pound super lightweight title. Second weight class, might as well get a second world title, huh? Now, this is penciled in. It's not solidified. It's not written in ink. It is subject to erasing. It's penciled in for November or early December, per Eddie Hearn. They had originally agreed in principle for an October 28th date in Vegas. But with the NFL season days away and the franchise in Vegas, the Raiders, of course, dates and venues and cities got a tad problematic. Even now, Hearn is mentioning possibly the Bay Area, Oakland, San Francisco area where Dev is from. They're mentioning, he's mentioning New York, Miami, and Vegas is also still in the running. We'll keep you updated on the actual date when it drops. Regis, two-time champ at 140. Dev still undisputed at 135, sorta. He's the WBC champion in recess. You know, these sanctioning bodies, they get creative, man. They want to keep them sanctioning fees. So they get creative. Champion in recess. As of now, at the time of this video, Dev is still the WBO, WBA, and IBF champion at 135 for now. And he'll decide his fate at lightweight, his lightweight state of affairs after the fact. Once he does what he does or doesn't do against Regis, then we'll go from there. So since he's the champion recess, I guess Regis and the 140-pound division, that must be Dev's playground, I guess. Regis, he's getting impatient with no date being official and flirting the notion of AB, Adrian Broner, which sort of segues into Dollar Bill Haney, the father, the daddy. His mouth is what we would call fly. Let's just say Bill Haney, Dollar Bill Haney has a fly mouth. And he's promoting his son, keeping his son's name out there, so to speak. I get it. But the cap game, my man's cap game is strong. The cap game is strong with Dollar Bill. Like, for you Star Wars buffs, if capping was the force, then Dollar Bill's a motherfucking well-trained Jedi Knight of that shit. His cap game is strong. And he was capping a lot on 78 Sports TV. I forget, yesterday or the day before, whenever it dropped. Among other things, when it was brought up about Regis talking about possibly facing AB, Dollar Bill said, "No, we got Regis in a DHP, Devin Haney's Promotions headlock." Told Regis, among other things, to stop trying to run. And of course, Bill's go-to, he likes to, he's always sentencing someone, whoever Dev's upcoming opponent is. "Oh, Mr. Such and Such, you've been sentenced. The warrant has been executed." Da-da-da-da-da. He went that route. Told Regis, "I know you watching. I know your guts is tight. You about to have Mr. 36 minutes on your ass." He was capping majorly. Tell your corner you've had enough. Make it easy for yourself. Dev's gonna punish you like he's punished everybody else. You're gonna have to get checked out afterwards. Like, Bill was capping. Like Dev is a killer or some shit. Like, he just got a trail of dead bodies leaving in his wake or some shit. Like blowing through like a tornado or some shit. Like, come on, bruh. Dude, they had a knockout since when? Exactly. Don't even barely mark up dudes or cut them or drop them. Good fighter, but no power. Let's not pretend he's beating people up like that. But it is what it is. Of course, they got to the subject of Dev and Shakur. And two things can be true simultaneously. Yes, Yes, I heavily favor Shakur to beat Devin Haney. But at the same time, yes, it was foul as fuck of Shakur to secretly record Dollar Bill and then share it. Like, bro, if you're not gonna ask that grown-ass man his opinion, then don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Don't share it. That's just being sneaky about it. That's some undeniable fuck shit, no matter who you think wins. I think Shakur win. I also think that was fuck shit on his part. So, of course, Bill responds with the sparring footage video. I've seen hundreds of sparring sessions. I've seen Fighter A, who's way better than Fighter B, in a situation as such, in that small pocket of time that was recorded. Y'all both in your corners drinking water and shit. And one of them says, yeah, man, I'm good, I'm tired. That in and of itself means nothing at all. Without any context, without, hell, the last 30 seconds of actual fighting right before that, then it's nothing. It's nothing. Did Shakur, which one of y'all was closer to having a fight coming up? Who was closer to fight shape? Did Shakur just get off a plane the day before? Was he laid up? You know, this all kind of ifs and whats and candies and nuts we can make of this. So I'm not going to make nothing of it. I'm not going to make nothing of it. Another thing was brought up was, and now all of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all that do videos, y'all running wild with this $8 million shit that was mentioned in the Boxing Voice podcast. Oh, Dad was offered, Shakur was offered $8 million. He turned it down. 25% was $8 million, man. That was $8 million. He turned it down. First of all that was said by Antonio Leonard's son was, let's say he was offered $8 million. Antonio Leonard's son, I forget the brother's name. It might even be Antonio Jr., but I'm not sure. But his exact words were, let's say he was offered $8 million. He wasn't saying that, oh, yeah, well, I know for a fact Shakur was offered $8 million. He was just putting a number out there, and everyone's running with that. But let's break that $8 million down before I get out of here. So the Loma pay-per-view, Shakur, keep saying Shakur, Dev and Loma pay-per-view reportedly did, quote-unquote, around 150,000 pay-per-view buys at $59.99 to buy, which generated what? A total of $9 million. Total $9 million. So how you gonna pay Shakur $8 million for 25% when the whole pay-per-view of Loma versus Dev only did $9 million itself? And with that, Dev was guaranteed $4 million. Dev's career high purse is $9.2 million that he got for facing ferocious Kambosos in the rematch. Career high, $9.2 million. So again, riddle me this, Batman. How you gonna pay Shakur $8 million when Dev's career high is $9.2 million? Shakur's not a proven pay-per-view draw neither. His first pay-per-view, his next pay-per-view will be his first pay-per-view. That's being real as real. And 25%, the only way 25% of the purse equals anywhere close to $8 million is if you're fighting fucking Canelo Alvarez or somebody on that level, or like Floyd in the Money May days. And again, Dev is not that guy. His first pay-per-view ever only did 150K pay-per-view buys. That's not shade. That's just a hard number. And Shakur has yet to do a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So let's leave all that over there, man. As for the fight itself, Dev's 24. Looks to be bigger, at least taller for sure. Regis is 34. I won't give a prediction, but I'll say this. As much as it seems like I'm shading Dev, if he beats Regis after having beat Loma, however we think he beat Loma, controversially or not, he has the W over Loma. If he adds a W over Regis, Prograis, and a title at a new weight class to that, then it's pretty much a slam dunk. Devin Haney will be 2023 Fighter of the Year. And this has been a hell of a year. So we're that close to some major shit like that. And I'd like to see it. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.